everyone! Welcome back to another episode of Why I Love Blank, and today I'm going to be talking about Zaha Hadid. If you guys don't know who she is, she's an architect. Probably the most famous female architect to date, so let's get into it. So Zaha Hadid was born in 1950 in Baghdad. Sadly, she passed away last year in 2016, but her legacy and the effect that she had on modern day architecture is absolutely crazy. She first started pursuing mathematics at the American University in Beirut, but then she moved to London in 1972 to study Architectural Association. 5 years later, in 1977, she joined OMA, which is the Office of Metropolitan Architecture. She finally began her own practice in London in 1980, so it took her a while to get there. To be honest, she's had so many achievements that I can't even keep track of all of them, but she was the 2004 winner of the Pritzker Prize. If you guys don't know what this architectural award is, it's by far one of the most prestigious awards that can be awarded to an architect. And basically, if you've gotten the Pritzker Prize, you've made it, you have established your name within architectural history, and you are by far one of the best architects out there. Her effect on the architectural world was crazy. She pushed the boundaries and the limits of modern architecture, and she has so many freaking buildings and I honestly can't remember all of them. Her firm, Zaha Hadid Architects, is still making things today, but she's still getting prizes even after she's passed away. One of my favorite buildings that she made, which is not technically a building but more of a pavilion, is at the Serpentine Gallery. So basically, it's an annual, if you don't know what this is, it's basically an annual showcase where an architect is chosen to design a temporary pavilion at the Serpentine Gallery. And once again, if you're chosen to make a pavilion for this event, you've basically made it and established your name as an architect in the architectural world. Zaha, of course, being the freaking fantastic, amazing individual she is, was chosen to make one. It's not too surprising to know that she was the very first architect to do this, and now it becomes something that people look forward to annually because the showcasings and the designs that come out of this event are absolutely incredible. I'll insert some photos here of what it looks like so that you guys can get a little taste of what's going on. But it's so cool. Oh my gosh. One of her more popular buildings that you guys will probably have seen if you saw the Google Doodle of it, or just any general photos of really well-known architecture. Please forgive me that I'm butchering this name probably beyond death. Basically, Heydar Aliyev Center in Baku in 2012. Anyways, there's that. She won the London Design Museum's Design Award for this building, and it just became really well known because the geometries are so interesting to look at. The building itself is just beautiful, and the space that it surrounds it is absolutely incredible. The sheer size of it too is really crazy too. If you can see that the scale, there's people that are in the photo. They're like this big. Another building that I really like that she created was the Guangzhou Opera House. As you can probably guess, it's located in China. It was designed by Zaha and opened in 2010. This photo here basically gives you a sense of size. It definitely strays from the aesthetic that the rest of the city is going for, but at the same time, it provides this cool sort of centerpiece that's right by the water. And once again, Zaha likes to incorporate lots of public space around her buildings, so it's really cool to see that the building itself is actually rather far away from the street and more centralized in the middle of this block, but it allows for people to walk around and interact with the space around it rather than just go up to the sidewalk and then the door is right there. I personally really like the theater because, I don't know, it reminds me of glow in the dark sticky stars, you know those? I don't know, I think it's a really cool idea to have such small lights but in many areas instead of just one large light. I don't know, I find that obtrusive. I actually think I'm going to end on that note, but I highly recommend you guys to look up what more work that she's done. She's a phenomenal architect, and the stuff that she's just made over the years, all of it is amazing. I don't have any sort of bad things to say about her. I'm sure that people have critiqued her work before, but I personally think that everything that she's made is really cool. Yeah, I highly recommend you guys go look more into her, or at least look up more buildings that she's made, because this is just like the tip of the iceberg. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you in the next one, and I hope you guys have a great week. Bye!